Hey everybody, it's Garrett here with Nordstick. Thank you so much for supporting us with your purchase of a Nordstick. I just want to take a few minutes and go over how to get started with your new Nordstick. So if you ordered the Nordstick Pro, it'll come with one singular Nordstick. If you ordered the starter pack, it'll come with a pad too. And depending on what time of year you order it, you might also get a yoga ball with a promotion that we're running. So you'll definitely get a Nord pad always and a Nordstick. And now I just want to go over how to set these up. Sorry about that, a surprise guest. But we're going to take the Nordstick and we're going to slide it under the door. Just like so. Now you're going to have this adjustable pull strap. This is going to be used to make sure the Nordstick is nice and secure. The one common thing I see when people send us videos doing Nordic curls is they're not tightening the strap enough, so this will actually wobble in the air like this. So I don't want you to have that same issue. You're gonna get a way better experience when it's super secure. So put on shoes. You don't need shoes to Nordic curl, but I think the Nordstick works a little bit better if you do have shoes. And then you're just going to take the Nord pad. I really like the Nord Pad Pro. It's super compact, doubles as a yoga block. It's got two different types of foam in here. The bottom layer is a little bit firmer and the top layer softer. So it's kind of like memory foam action. There's a neoprene cover on this, so it'll wipe clean when you sweat on it. And then it's got an anti-slip bottom. This anti-slip bottom will prevent it from moving while you're doing any exercise. So a lot of huge upgrades with that, along with the Nordstick Pro. So now I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna slide this Nordstick underneath my heels, get the Nord pad underneath my knees, and I'm gonna reach back behind and pull on the pull strap. As you notice, I'm pulling pretty hard. The harder you pull on this strap, the better it's gonna feel. You almost want it to be so tight that your toes curl down into extension. That just means it's not going anywhere and you're gonna be able to produce a little bit more force when you're doing Nordic curls. That's just the thought that like you're able to produce more force from a stable surface versus an unstable surface. And the analogy I like to use with my clients in physical therapy is you can jump a lot higher on asphalt than sand. So stabilize your feet really secure, just like that, and then you're ready to get started. When we're talking about where to get started with Nordic curls, the number one spot I think everybody should start with is isometric holds. So what an isometric hold is an isometric contraction is contracting the muscle when the muscle is not lengthening or shortening. So you're gonna find a position in the range where your hamstrings start to talk to you, and you're just gonna hold it for a few seconds. This is great for building capacity and getting yourself ready to do eccentric Nordic curls or even concentric Nordic curls. So how you get started, you're just going to be in this kneeling position like this. Nordstick's super secure, Nord pads under your knees. If you don't have a Nord pad, reach out to Garrett at thenordstick.com. I'll send you a special code. I definitely recommend using that when you're doing Nordic curls. It's not very comfortable to kneel on the hard surface, and I'll hook you up with a really good deal so that you can get the most out of your Nordstick. So just lowering down into an isometric, you're gonna hold here. Something I'm thinking about, my hamstrings start to engage, but I'm trying to keep my knee, my hip, and my shoulder in a good line. So I'm gonna just turn slightly. When people start to do Nordic curls, the first thing that happens is their hips bend and then they lower forward. That's not a bad thing, but if you want to do isometrics, I really recommend trying to keep everything in a straight line, squeezing your glutes, engaging and pulling yourself into a straight extended position, and then you're just gonna lower down slightly, hold, and then pull yourself back up. As for time with this, you can do 3 seconds, you can do 5, pretty much anything up to 10. When you can hold for 10 seconds, that's kind of a good test of hamstring capacity, and that's when I'm recommending somebody to start doing isometrics or another variation of Nordic curls. So get in this position, adjust your strap, You're just gonna hold. Imagine that was 10 seconds. I just completed it, and now I'm ready to start doing the next variation. So going up the ladder on level of challenge. Next we have eccentric Nordic curls. So eccentric Nordic curls, or eccentric activities, are strengthening the muscle while it's lengthening. So as you go down into a Nordic curl, or as you lower a bicep curl, your muscle is getting longer. As you pull your arm towards you, that muscle is getting shorter. And that's how, like when you do a bicep curl, you get that bicep bulge when you're up here, because that muscle is in a shortened, contracted position. So the eccentric Nordic curl is going to be when you're slowly lowering to the ground. Some benefits of eccentrics and eccentric overload. The research shows that you can get 30 to 40% more muscle activation when you're lowering down into an eccentric if you have true overload. And what I mean by true overload is the weight of your body has to be so much in relation to your strength that you can't pull yourself up into a concentric. And then you're gonna truly overload those muscles, bring it past what they're capable of, and that's how you'll know that you're tapping into those 30 to 40% extra benefits. So most people can't do a full Nordic curl where they come back up. So most people are benefiting from eccentric overload, and that's why the research is so strong related to Nordic curls and their benefits. Another benefit is you're powered by your body weight. You don't need any external weight. All you need is a super cheap Nordstick, and you're ready to go. So I'm just gonna show you an eccentric rep. So you're just gonna slowly lower to the ground. You can push yourself back up. When you're doing an eccentric rep, you wanna go as slow as you possibly can. When doing that, you wanna continually move forward, because when you're out here, it's a lot harder than when your body's up here. As you lower down, it's gonna get exponentially more challenging. So you want to try to hold good form as long as you can throughout the movement. And there's gonna be a breaking point where your hips start to flex or you just fall to the ground, and that's fine. That's called what we're working on as we're getting stronger. But one little pro tip I really like for people getting started with eccentrics is I'll get my phone out, go to a timer app, and I'm just gonna put a stopwatch down in front of me. Now I'm not gonna bore you with a bunch of 10-second reps or whatever, but now I see the clock in front of me. When it hits 10 seconds, I'm gonna start, and I'm just gonna go as slow as I can while moving forward on the way down. Push myself up and repeat. When you're doing an eccentric rep, you're really aiming for 3 to 6 reps when you're doing Nordic curls. You don't want to do a ton of reps, you want to do a ton of quality reps to really tap into the benefits of improving your hamstring strength. And then the secondary benefit of getting stronger is reducing your injury risk. So what I'll do when I'm doing eccentrics or isometrics is I'll pick a goal time, maybe it's 5 seconds. I'll slowly lower down for 5 seconds, and then I'll keep repeating this for 3 to 5 reps. Once I see myself not being able to meet that 5-second goal or 10-second goal, whatever I set for myself, that's when I'll stop, and then I'll rest, fully recover, and then repeat, aiming for fewer, more higher quality reps when you're doing the Nordic curls. So that's eccentrics. One other thing that I like to do with Nordic curls is I love using a yoga ball to walk out. This doubles as an ab workout, and it's a great way to build capacity outside of isometrics, training through the full range. Pulling yourself up with your hamstrings, and the ball kind of acts as a crutch to assist you. So try that out. In a later video, I'll show you how we invented a new product called the Omni Bands that helps you get your Nordic curl faster than ever. And we put a lot of time and research into it, and we've had hundreds of thousands of people use it, and they've gotten really good results. So check out the other videos on our YouTube channel related to the Omni Band as just a way to accelerate your results. But I'm super excited for you to get the Nordstick and get started. We have a free 10-week program that walks you from 0 to hero. We also have a video on YouTube that explains how to use the program, so check that out. And if you have any additional questions, you can always reach out to Garrett@thenordstick.com via email, and I'll get back to you within 24 hours. But thanks for supporting us, and we're excited to see you curling.